Support for City Series Baseball is provided by the Akron Public Schools Career Education Department at 330-761-3131 or apscareers.com.
Good afternoon and welcome to Erie Island Park for today's City Series action. Home team on the scoreboard, Buchtel Griffins taking on the visiting Kenmore Cardinals. Peter George, Dave Schick, Joe Pakanski here to bring you the action.
Hello, everybody.
Beautiful afternoon, a little overcast, about 70 degrees. Correct? Me if I'm wrong.
You're not even close.
67.
63.
Well, no, come on. Let's see. Okay, I'm going to check my phone too.
You check your phone. Lyndhurst was 70 when I left it.
73.
Dang.
Oh, that's Uniontown. Sorry, that's a little south.
That is south. Does it have wind chill in there?
Yeah, 72, 73.
Check that out.
Pitching tonight for the Griffins, number 1 lefty Robert Nellums. He starts it off with a strike. Doing the catching for the Griffins, number 1, Tyler Flynn. Ground ball to the right side is fielded on a couple of hops and taken by the first baseman, Bernard Swain, for the first out. That was Dorrell Daniels-Vaught, retired 3 unassisted.
75 it says.
Uh-huh.
But it says at 5 o'clock it's supposed to be 68.
Let's set the rest of the lineup for the Cardinals. Batting second, John Tell Palmer, the right fielder, batting third. The first baseman, Jake Green. Batting fourth, pitcher Daniel Pendleton. That pitch is in the dirt for ball 2. Batting fifth, left fielder Dylan Heveland. Batting sixth, shortstop Jordan Nye. In the 7th spot, catcher Zach Heveland. Batting eighth, third baseman Chris Richardson. And batting ninth, the second baseman Torek Ingall. We saw a complete game shutdown last time we were here by a Buchtel Griffin pitcher as they defeated North 4-2 in our previous telecast here from Erie Island. Yeah, I remember. Another ground ball. This one to short. McGinnis comes up and fires in the dirt. Swain can't dig it out. Almost got it, just wouldn't stick in the mitt. And Palmer is on the E6. That'll bring Jake Green to the plate. Nellums did his job.
Why do they call it Erie Island? We're not on an island. What's the reasoning? Come on, Joe. You should know these things.
Maybe the view is reminiscent of Marblehead. I don't know. Maybe. Ball upstairs. Good jump. Throw is good, but the jump was better. Palmer steals second base. And ball 2 to Jake Green. It'll be hard to cut it through this infield grass today, Dave.
They only cut the grass a little while ago.
Well, not in the infield, they didn't. There's no clumps there. Oh, throwback. There safely.
A lot of clumps in the outfield. It's going to be a little squishy out there. Had some rain earlier today. A little sprinkle, which not enough to obviously canceled tonight's game, but certainly probably makes
Did you
that
get any
outfield.
rain?
I got
Oh,
pretty
another
good
huge jump. That's standing up. A ball 3 to Green. Palmer could have walked into third base there. Strike 2 on Green. Full count now.
Kenmore, a good start to the season. Started 6-2 right there in City Series contention. Losses to Firestone and Ellet left them on the outside looking in for the championship game.
Green walks.
Good position, 2 on and 1 out.
Pendleton with a chance to help himself out here. First pitch, they fake the throw to second, and Green waltzes in. Give him a stolen base. Now, see, there's the thing. In baseball, there's so much left up to the deference of the official score. Later in the game, if they're up and they don't try to throw, they can call that indifference, and you don't get credit for a stolen base, which a lot of people have no clue about that. But
such insight.
it is true. 1-1 on Daniel Pendleton. Takes that one for strike 2. Swing away, Kenmore. We're late in the season here. Quit taking so many pitches. You agree, Dave?
I think he wants to score some runs.
Well, hit it. Hit the ball. That's a strike.
This is a Buchtel team that's...
There he goes. Oh, nice diving stop. Can he get up and throw him out? He can get up, but he can't throw him out. That one goes away. And we're going to give him a base hit on that one with the dive. Pendleton base hit RBI to score Palmer.
Good base running here by the Cardinals early.
Taking advantage.
Buchtel with one win on the season. Came against our last one here against the, it'll be a heartbreaker for Peter, against his North Vikings, the alum there. Gave the Griffins the first victory of the season.
Dylan Heveland to the plate. Throw over and a nice save over here at first base by Bernard Swain. Yes, indeedy. Swings through that one. Pendleton into second base now. Second and third, 1 out. Either that was a good cover swing by Heveland to get him to second, or he tried to hit that ball off of your car. That's strike 2. Nellums has gotten 3 ground balls, but they've only gotten outs on one of them. Hitting an error mixed in there. Way outside to even the count. Or I'm sorry, 1 and 2 on Heveland. Just misses low with that one.
Nellum's doing putting on the looks like war paint.
Yeah, that's popular. Not my favorite look, but hey.
All over.
Foul ball straight back and out of play.
I joked with the coach putting it on, and it's probably one of the cloudiest days we've seen for a baseball game in a while.
Yeah, but if you put that on one time and go 2 for 3, you know how that is.
Yeah.
You gotta. Don't mess with success. Good pitch. He gets him to reach. Second baseman retreats and makes the catch for the second out of the inning. Deontay Hurd squeezes it in, and now Nellums is one pitch away from minimizing the damage here. Only one run in. It's an unearned one as it reached on the error. That one outside to Jordan Nye, the shortstop. Think anybody's ever hit a ball off that? Is that what would we call that, a silo?
Yeah, I guess so.
Whoa.
I don't think anyone's hit one that far.
Could you hit a golf ball that far? Yeah, right?
I could hit a golf ball that far.
I could, but I
don't
probably
know
wouldn't hit it that straight.
I'd probably go right onto the highway. Slice it that way.
Curveball upstairs. 2-1 now. If I aimed for the bus, I might be able to hit it. I tend to hook my drives. Fastball can't get on top of that one, but he fouls it back off the umpire's mask.
It looks like we're just going to have one umpire.
Nellums does not throw hard at all, but he kind of mixes speeds and then he'll sneak a fastball by you as he kind of did there. Very deliberate motion. Slings that one, but it's outside. Full count.
I feel kind of claustrophobic compared to our last broadcast at Canal Park. It seems so tight together. No space to stretch out.
There you go.
I didn't mean us. We probably have more space than we had than at Canal Park. We're in the press box.
Man, what a beautiful venue that is.
A nice perch, but
Wisely built. Ball 4. And when you mentioned this backstop in our last telecast, it's tight. It's hard to get that run home on a wild one. Nye walks, second walk of the inning. And the 7-hitter, Zach Hevelin, comes to the plate. 2 outs here and a chance to make it a crooked number here in the top of the first.
Bust it open if he gets a good hit. Hits the silo, the place doesn't go crazy.
It's a silo, I'm out. Strike. No, I'm serious. I mean, that's legit, right? If he hits that, I can leave. Absolutely.
I don't think we could take anything of this game seriously after that.
Okay. No pressure, Zach, but if you hit this, we're going to black air.
The place goes bananas. That's probably 400.
Oh, yeah.
It's out there.
He'll take the line drive up the middle. It's going to drive in one for sure, and they'll hold Pendleton at third. Nice job by Hevelin to get on top. Base hit and RBI for him. Now it's up to Chris Richardson.
Not out of trouble yet.
No.
Still full out.
No
full
place
bases.
to put him.
Bases loaded.
2 runs in, 3 runners on for Chris Richardson. Takes strike 1 on the outside corner. Out in front of that one. Oh, good hands by Coach Nauer. 0-2 now. Kenmore started the season, I believe it was 0-4 or 0-5, and then went on to win 6 of their next 7 games. Oh, 2 pitch is driven. Good jump, though, in left field. And it's ran down by Jalen Walker. But Kenmore gets 2 runs on a couple of hits, but they leave 3 on. And after a half inning, it's Kenmore 2, Buchtel coming up to bat. And back to action here in the bottom of the first inning. Dave Schicks gives his some synopsis, not of the Buchtel Griffins, but of the Miami Heat.
Miami Heat. Similar colors.
Yep. Buchtel Griffins come in. We'll give them the batting. Or leading off, center fielder Tyler Cox.
Supposed to have LeBron go there. That's pretty close.
Yeah.
Can you imagine that? Oh, it would have been crazy.
Pendleton with good gas. He fires it over for strike one. Batting second baseman Deontay Hurd. Hitting third, shortstop Terry McGinnis. Batting fourth, at first baseman Bernard Swain. That one's hit hard to short. Throws it over nice and for the first out. Cox retired 6-3.
You imagine LeBron and Coach White. Coach White would have been at Buchtel, wouldn't he? He was still there. I think it was about the same time.
Maybe. Batting fifth is the catcher, Tyler Flynn. Batting sixth, pitcher Robert Nellums. Seventh hitter is left fielder Jalen Walker. Batting eighth, the third baseman George Johnson. And batting ninth, the right fielder Isaiah White. Deontay Hurd smacks it down the line, and it's a fair ball. No, it's a foul ball. He pointed some way, but he said foul, which I didn't hear. From my vantage point, actually below third base, I couldn't quite see it.
Such insight sometimes, Joe, and then sometimes you miss pretty obvious stuff.
That's your job there. Oh. Big swing by Hurd, and he swings through it for the strikeout in a quick second out of the inning for the Cardinals. That will bring shortstop Terrell McGinnis to the plate. Pendleton gets ahead as McGinnis fouls it back.
He's been their ace all year. Record doesn't show it, but played very well against the City Series teams.
Pop up. There's going to be room here, and Pendleton will take it himself. He's used to taking those when he plays a lot of third base. And a real good first half inning there for Pendleton as he sets down the Griffins 1-2-3 after one inning complete. It's Kenmore 2, Buchtel 0. And back to action here in the top of the second. For Kenmore, it's number 9 hitter Torek Engel, and the top of the order, Vaught. So Engel, Vaught, and Palmer due up.
Talking to their coach about what Nelms brings to the mound.
Coach, can you tell me a little bit about your starting pitcher, his strengths that he brings to the mound today? Pitcher Robert Nellums, he's a left-hander. He brings lots of control, has a great curveball, and really commands attention when he's on the mound. He is a senior, so this is his final game pitching today.
To the point.
Yeah, and for Nellums, he does it. He's kind of one of them crafty lefties that doesn't throw overly hard, but kind of he lulls you to sleep, throws slower, and then bam, sneaks it by you. And there's a lot of guys that have made a living at all levels pitching like that, Dave. They have. Crafty left-handers, they call them.
Definitely missed my calling on that. Could have got a scholarship.
Can't come up with it. McGinnis has to hustle, and he can't get it. How you going to rule that one, partner?
E6.
How about E1? E1.
E1?
Yeah.
Ouch, you think so?
Yeah, absolutely. He had the much easier play. Or it's a base hit.
All right.
E1.
E1.
Sun's not out. I'm grouchy. Engel gets back to first.
Should he be in front of the bag?
I don't know why, guys. What's the shortest distance between 2 points?
I don't know why he's standing over first base.
Oh. Okay.
Short backstop as we talked about, and they still lose
catcher
the ball.
couldn't find the ball, so that will be a wild pitch. And Engel with the delay steal gets to second base. Yeah, both coaches mad there. Kenmore mad for him not going right away, and then they're mad at Buchtel for not communicating with their catcher. Ball 2 now on Vaught.
It's right there. You can't see it?
I guess not. That one pounded into the ground. They got
Oh, McGinnis.
Engel at second. Yep. Nice decision by McGinnis.
Great catch.
That will go as a fielder's choice. Engel was retired, 6'4" on the putout. Yeah, tough call there with one umpire. Jontel Palmer gets into it, but just hits it into the wind, and it's ran down in left field for the second out of the inning. Boy, it looked like he hit that good. That ball went nowhere into this wind. That'll bring Jake Green to the plate.
Hit real well in the first inning, and this one coming back down to average.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah.
Got to get that third out. Big jump by Vaught. And that throw off the mark. Vaught steals it standing up. Some good speed for Kenmore at the top of this order. Daniels, Vaught, and Palmer. If they can get on base and set that table, they can get into scoring position. He goes again easily. He's into third. Close play that time at third.
Making that umpire work, man. They can make calls from far out. Just surprised, you know, maybe he's late, but had the other guy not even show up. Double the pay.
Makes a lot of work for the guy behind the dish.
That's what I said. When I did a game by myself, someone didn't show up. Like, double pay for me.
Is that true?
No, it's not.
That's should be.
Should, but it's not.
You don't get a time and a half? No.
Be nice. But then you'd have guys that would, like, never show up.
Mm-hmm.
And you'd have referees just say, I just want to do it by myself.
How many times can a guy not show without getting in trouble? It's probably like the real job, right? You get no call, no show.
You better call. The assigner is going to want to know, because what happens is they call the assigner.
Uh-huh.
And they bitch him out. And then he calls to bitch you out.
That's going to be ball 4 to Green. He walks for the second time tonight.
He's going to be running.
You think?
Yep. They're going to try and suicide squeeze him.
Daniel Pendleton.
He's already done it once.
Pendleton 1 for 1 with a ribby. Comes up trying to help his own cause again. Ball low.
Throw.
Yeah, I'll call that one indifference.
Oh, they got him. If that throw was on, they would have had him. Throw was too much to the side.
They might have had him.
He was looking at the coach, looking down at the batter, not paying attention at all.
I can remember getting picked off third base one time. That was not a good night because not only did I get
talked to,
yes, at the game, but also at home by Dad.
Uh-oh.
One of those cardinal. It was like getting in trouble at school. I didn't get in trouble at school because if I got in trouble at school, I got in trouble at school and home. So I just didn't bother getting in trouble at school.
What were you doing? Daydreaming? Looking at the pitcher? No, he's not a pitcher.
Might have maybe it was maybe I don't know. Maybe there was a pretty girl in the stands.
Mrs. Blakansky was out in the on the side.
First base coach yelling for a balk, and he does have a good case there. Guy not coming to a set, Nellums. But not called, no harm, no foul. Bases loaded as Pendleton walks, So back-to-back walks here.
Yeah, because he's got nothing else going on.
Who?
The umpire.
No kidding. He's like, I ain't calling that, man. I'm out here by myself.
Yeah.
Now,
Worry
I
about
think the
strike.
coach told catcher, go talk to him, tell him to make sure that he comes set. Tyler Flynn. So bases loaded here. No runs in yet, but Kenmore knocking on the door here once again. Yeah, he's definitely not coming to a stop. Got to come set. Nellum struggling here suddenly with his control. Heveland taking all the way there. Strike one. Heveland popped to second in the first inning. That one upstairs. 2-1. No place to put him here. Ducks on the pond here for the Cardinals, or Cardinals on the pond. Do Cardinals go on the pond?
No.
Yep, goes the easy way at third base as it hit hard. But a nice pick over there at third base by George Johnson, and Buchtel gets out of the inning. And after 1.5 innings, it remains Kenmore 2, Buchtel 0. Back to action here in the bottom of the second. 4, 5, 6. Swain, Flynn, and Nellums due up for the Griffins. Did you go golfing before this?
No. Not with 2 kids at home. Made pizza.
2 kids and a broke nose.
Made pizza for lunch. Did the dishes before I left.
Big hack by Swain. He swings through it. I did the dishes. No, I put a couple things in the dish. We have a dishwasher and put the cycle on. You have a dishwasher or no?
I do, but you know when you learn stuff about your spouse, she does not like dirty dishes on the counter.
Oh yes, that's
like
one of her pet peeves. Yeah.
So you gotta get those dishes in the dishwasher, so they're not on the counter when she gets home.
Oh yeah, we don't have any dishes in our sink. You're not allowed to have dishes in the sink for more than 5 minutes before she starts giving that evil eye.
What's this doing in here? Is it clean? Is it dirty? Man, I just put it there for a little bit.
Bernard Swain chops to third as the third baseman Chris Richardson makes a nice pick and throw for the first out. Tyler Finn slaps the first pitch foul for ball one. Did you have sound for us this inning, or are you going to wait?
No, I got it.
All right.
I'm on it. I was looking for the pitcher from the
already
City
one
Series
out.
game.
You waiting for?
I have it marked down. All right, here it is.
Tell me a little bit about your starting pitcher today and what strength he brings to the mound.
Danny Pendleton's our senior. He's been a #1 pitcher all season. He's been throwing the ball well this year. I'm not even sure what his record is. I think he's ahead of the game now. I think he's got a winning record this season. He's had a good year. We've had a little trouble supporting him from time to time is all.
Oh, boy.
Flynn flies out to right as we heard Coach Nauer talking about his ace, Dan Pendleton, the senior, in potentially his, I would imagine, his last start of the year.
Might not be. Said he might use him tomorrow if they have to play again. Not to start, but maybe just come in for an inning.
Yeah, he's got good command of the strike zone right now.
But depends on how much he does today.
I like the way he's working right now, going right at these hitters. You know me. Oh, wasted pitches. Go get him. Nellums waves at the fastball outside. Strike 2. Nellums chops at the third. Richardson grabs it, throws over. Good inning for the Cardinals. Down in order again, the Griffins still 2-0 after 2.
Yeah, well, you're looking at your phone.
Top of the third.
Wondering why your phone's so slow because you have about 8 programs all running at the same time.
Multitask. Nye, Hevelin, and Richardson due up for the
It's
Cardinals.
not multitask when they're not doing anything that you know about.
Oh, that they're not doing anything that you know about.
Yeah.
I did see something cool at a 10-year-old softball game this week.
What was that?
A girl had an iPad, and she had an app downloaded, and she had the webcam up like this. Radar gun app.
Wow.
Yeah, that was awesome. One person I know tried to put it on their phone, and it didn't work. It was like 160. He's like, is that in kilometers? We didn't have the conversion chart.
Maybe next year we get one of those.
Hey, never know.
Let's see.
To be announced.
Let's see what the App Store says. Radar gun.
Wow, where was that pitch?
A free app.
Yeah, I wouldn't pay for it. I mean, I didn't download it, but I think it was free.
There's some other ones that are not free.
Yeah.
Let's see.
Get the trial version. You get it for 2 minutes. And we'll have you run behind the plate and report to us.
I don't know if I can do it from where I'm at, though.
No, you'd have to go behind the plate.
Oh.
Got him leaning.
I'm not going to be able to do that.
No, forget that, huh?
Text you my results. Hey.
I'll have you on the phone. I'll just put the phone up to the mic. Could be like a sideline reporter. Even though there's no sidelines in baseball. Dugout cam. So Nia walks. It'll bring Zach Hevelin, who singled and drove in a run in his first AB. Throw was a good one, but just getting huge jumps off of Nellums. Nellums has already walked 4, and with his stuff, he's got to keep the ball in play, partner.
I'm not sure we're going to have the umpire call anybody out.
It better be obvious. That one fouled off. Snail's pace right now.
Oh, my. Did like the spin move to get the throw to second.
Throw back to get him.
Oh,
It's up
boy.
high. Good hops. 2-1. And the key is here, you just got to find the strike zone.
Make him pitch.
Nellums and catcher trying to get on the same page here. 2-1.
Guess I could take my sunglasses off. We haven't
Strike
seen the
2.
Strike 3. Sun hasn't been out for a while. I guess I could take the sunglasses off. Just hiding the broken nose cast. Not really. Can't really hide it.
Another full count. Strike 3. Oh, I'm sorry. No, but did I say strike 3? What am I doing? I'm getting behind or ahead of myself.
Oh. I have 1-1.
You got it. That one driven deep.
Got it. Keeps him on the bag.
Another nice play out there in left field. Second out in the inning. He said that felt good coming off. It looked good, too. It was just a little too high. I mean, he drilled it. So Nellum's trying to pitch and leave another one out there. 2 outs. And Torek Engel, the batter. That one a little bit upstairs. Ground ball to short. Gathers and throws it over. And a nice job as the leadoff walk is squandered. And after 2.5 innings, score remains Kenmore 2, Buchtel 0. 3-5. Hey, back to action here.
Cries and cries, cries.
Dave's not crying yet.
4.5-year-old cries all the time.
Oh, I got one who's going to be 4 in about 3 weeks who is on that same page. Jalen Walker, George Johnson, Isaiah White, 7, 8, 9 due up for the Griffs. Ground ball to third. That one picked and then thrown away.
Pitcher was kind of in the way a little bit.
Richardson's made a couple nice picks over there, but he can't pick that one. And Walker reaches on the error. Yeah. Error? Yes. I told you.
I don't know.
Peter, error. Yeah. Come on. That was right at him. You know what? And really, it's hard to get the ball through this infield. This grass is like U.S. Open rough.
Who are you giving the error to?
The third baseman. He dropped the ball. And then threw it away. He wouldn't have had it. Once he bobbled, he didn't have time to get Walker because he got down the line. Throw over to first, back safely. George Johnson. That one thrown away. And it doesn't get far enough. Jake Green hops right on that thing. So, nothing doing there.
Peter George hopped right away from that thing.
I was quick. Good secondary lead by Peter.
Saw the coach run right in front of him.
They both showing some quick feet there. Ball outside to Johnson. Buchtel with their first base runner. Try to do some damage here on the base paths.
There he goes.
Good throw to second, but no tag.
Ooh.
Or late tag. Boy, that was a good throw. Walker got a decent jump. It was not a good pitch to run on. Virtually a pitch out. High fastball away.
Should I like a sound bite?
Yeah, let's get a sound bite.
Who you want a sound bite from? Kenmore or Buchtel?
Let's go Kenmore.
All right.
Swing through.
Tell me a little bit about how the season's gone and kind of where you are with your players. I know we're at the end of the season, but maybe there's a story you could tell me about the season that would give us some insight on what the character of your team's like.
No, I'm not allowed to say that. It's been kind of an up and down year. We've had a couple of games. We had a good run in the middle. We played well for a while. At one point we were still in the running for the city series at 6-2, and we had a bad game against Ellett and kind of dumped us out of it because Ellett and Firestone, they had pretty good seasons this year. I feel like we had a little more talent than we showed. We had a couple of games there where we kind of let ourselves down. You know, it's just lack of focus or kids being kids. Other than that, they're a pretty talented group. The season in general, It's been about 50-50. We've had as many good games as bad, so a little disappointing. We should have finished better. We just had to stay focused a little longer each couple of those games, but it's been a pretty good year.
Comments?
Longest soundbite of the season.
That's your comment. Oh, I knew it. Strike 3 to Johnson.
I think he was waiting for me to be like, and then like
Follow
stop
up
the interview.
And Dave, I don't do follow-ups.
I just stay quiet. I'm gonna let you keep talking. I don't know what you're gonna say.
That's a good counseling strategy there. That's the uncomfortable silence.
Yeah, he filled it in well.
No, he did. He
Next one's really good.
It was good. It was good coach speak too, because he's like, it wasn't a bad year, but it could. I always look back and say, man, it could have been better if we would have just won that game that we threw the ball away a couple times, or if we would just had one or two more clutch hits. That's the sport, partner. I mean, it's the one sport where a successful season is a 600 winning percentage is a really good season. Right now, you have a team up north which is like a factory, Walsh Jesuit, who is sitting undefeated right now, which is unheard of in baseball, even with their 9 Division I players that they have. It's hard to do in basketball, even harder to do in baseball, because this is a sport where one player can get out there and dominate 9 on any given day. Or you can do everything right and line out 10 times in a game. They're going to steal third here. Play and slides over the bag. Ooh. And I think I saw his hand off the bag. I didn't have the best view from about 180 feet, but.
Yeah, he tagged him. He was on. Well, he caught it and he was on. He might have tagged him when he took his hand off trying to take time.
Mm-hmm.
That's why he's coming out to talk to him.
Yeah, Kenmore coaches both upset over here. Again, one umpire, a lot tougher call to make. Isaiah White, 2-2 count now on him. Right fielder today.
It's not like golf. You're not going to admit a mistake if you actually did take your hand off the bat. No, I was here.
Good pitch by Pendleton. His third strikeout on the young evening, and that brings top of the order in Tyler Cox, who grounded out to short in his first at bat. Jalen Walker with a reach on an error, a couple stolen bases. He's on third. Strike 2.
Not fooling around, hitting that spot.
That one chopped foul. Excuse me. Pardon. 0-2 still on Tyler Cox.
Jake Green looks tall.
He is tall.
Looks tall.
I think it looks like he's grown since last week. Fouled off again by Cox. Did a nice job of staying on that curveball.
The umpire's like, I'm here by myself, running the bases.
I've gotten doinked by 3 foul balls already.
Yeah. It's the third time I got hit twice in the face.
Tyler Cox fighting strong. Third foul off in a row for him. Yeah, it's officially time for Hevelin and Pendleton to get on the same page. People talk about the length of games, and I think we need to limit conferences. They should 1 per inning or some kind of rule, some per game, like timeouts, because they're timeouts is what they are. That curveball is hung, and a diving attempt
Ball came
in left
out.
field.
He's hurt too. Kind of flopped down.
I guess we have a foul ball.
He came down hard. He's like, I'm on third. Can I go home? not moving.
He might have the wind knocked out of him.
All right, why don't we take a little break?
Yeah, when we'll come back, we'll
Take a
update
break.
you on the left fielder for Kenmore, Dylan Hevelin's condition.
No, we're not back.
We're back now.
we're back.
Dylan Hevelin is up, and he looks to be okay. So we get ready to get back to action here. It will be an 0-2 count on Tyler Cox.
City Series Baseball right here on APS 15, supported by Akron Public Schools, offering open enrollment, which allows Akron students to transfer to other Akron schools for specialized studies. Akron Public Schools at akronschools.com.
Tyler Cox, who's fouled off 4 straight. He gets on top of that one, and the ball tailing
Fair.
hard down the line.
Great hit.
Yeah, it stayed fair. Kind of wind knocked it down, and there's the first hit of the ball game and first run for the Griffins. Tyler Cox with a good at bat. 2-out double. I thought that ball was going to go foul, but it just kind of stayed fair there down the line. That'll bring Deontay Hurd base hit away from tying this ball game.
Tried to hammer that one out.
Yeah. Swing and a miss.
Felt the breeze all the way over here.
Reaches that one. That'll go to Engel at second. He bobbles it and can't make the play. And never stopping and scoring on the play. Great base running by Tyler Cox to tie the ball game on the miscue at second. And Deontay Hurd is aboard. So 2 runs here with 2 outs. Both of them unearned.
Yeah, it's some wheels.
He never stopped, and that is great base running on that play. Close play at first base.
See, that makes more sense. Stand in front of the bag. That's what I'm used to.
Yes, that's
Stand under
the
the bag
proper
seems-
position.
Seems crazy.
Slides back safely. Bottom of the 3rd inning, 2-2 your score. That one way inside.
2-2.
2-2.
Yeah.
Walker scored and Cox
Yeah.
scored. Now Pendleton, maybe the delay has kind of cost him here in another conference. Darren McGinnis at the plate, sitting 2-0 here on the 3-hitter for the Griffins. And I do have to tell you, there's just been no pace to this game whatsoever. we see this in basketball occasionally, and you see it in
Less so.
baseball more often. That one reached down, and that one goes foul. McGinnis went down and tried to get it, but couldn't keep it fair.
Joe, no one's in a rush to get anywhere.
I'm not
We're
in a
just-
rush
we're
either,
just
but
playing baseball. Your emergency
work
is not
fast,
there,
throw strikes.
emergency.
You ever hear that adage? And suddenly, Pendleton's all over the place.
It's been a long 3rd inning for the
Yep.
Cardinals.
That one ripped to second. Engel gets that one, and he drops it again.
Wow. 3 runs in this inning.
Yep, 3 runs, 3 errors, and mix in the double by Tyler Cox. Yeah, one has to go as an error, too. I mean, he feels it cleanly and then just pops out of the glove. And that's how it is when you're struggling, the ball will find you. That one high and outside.
Well, and it's just compounded to Pendleton's lack of good pitching this inning. And then the lack of poor fielding behind him.
That one's fouled off and runs out of room on the left side, does the third baseman. Evens the count on Bernard Swain. That one swung on. Thrown in the dirt, but a nice pick at first by Jake Green as he gets him out of trouble. But the Buchtel answers for 3 runs here in the bottom of the third and takes a 3-2 lead over Kenmore. The top of the 4th inning for Kenmore, top of the order. Darrell Daniels-Vaught, 0 for 2, leading off. Chops that one down the line, foul. Evens up the count at 1-1. For Kenmore so far, 2 runs on 2 hits. And they've made 3 errors in that costly 3rd inning. The Griffins 3 runs on 1 hit and 2 errors. Nellums for the first time pitching with the lead.
A lead? What's that?
The old confidence builder. It doesn't finish on that curveball. Evens the count at 2.
It'd be a huge win for them if they could get one today. There's still a lot of baseball you got to play to get out of this game with a win, but it's possible.
Strike 3, got to swing at that with 2 strikes. Way too close to take.
Don't let the blue call it.
I can tell you right now, it's too close to take. If it's that close, he thought it was upstairs. But speaking of upstairs, that one popped up to shoot and blown out of play for foul and strike 1 on Jontel Palmer, who's also 0 for 2 on the day. Reached on an error, scored in the 1st inning. Also flew out deep to left field.
You getting your school all ready for graduation? I've heard a couple good quotes from graduation speeches.
Oh, yeah? Yeah, that's always this time of year.
Yeah.
Yeah, we're getting there. It's that time of year. Seniors are finishing up, and a lot of places have already had their proms. Yeah, it's coming up at certain places already had them. Other places finishing that up, and graduation start, I think, next couple of weeks. That one gets on top of it and gets enough of it, does Palmer. 1 out base hit for him.
Great hit. Line drive just into the gap.
That'll bring up the heart of the order and Jake Green. Green has walked twice. I don't think he's taken a swing yet today. Palmer definitely a stolen base threat.
Stole 2nd and 3rd in the 1st inning. Only a matter of time until he sees what he likes, and he'll be gone.
Yep. Drops that curveball over for strike 1. double clutches, and that cost him. Palmer gets in safely. Third stolen base of the night for Jontel Palmer. 1-1 count to Jake Green.
Oh, he threw that one away.
He just slung that one right to the ground.
He was trying to roll it over there. A little too lackadaisical. We saw them get people on base. Thought they were going to blow it open as he steals
Strike
third.
2 is that one thrown into left field, but a really nice backup by McGinnis to save the run. Another stolen base for Jontel Palmer.
Second and third.
He's done it twice today. Green now with 2 strikes on him. Keeps the hands back and lines it up the middle for a base hit, tie ball game. Jake Green did not try to do too much there, just kept the hands back and served it up the middle for a nice line drive base hit. That'll bring Dan Pendleton 1 for 1 with a base hit RBI. He also walked in the second inning to the plate. Close play at second, but Green gets in under the tag. Another stolen base.
Umpire has, I think you got to run. With one umpire, you got to run. It's a tough call. He hasn't called anybody out stealing.
Yeah, that was close. I mean, I don't think anybody's been out yet though, do you?
We had the one. I think on the third base where he got talked to.
Oh, yeah.
I think he was out there.
Pendleton drives it down the line. It's a fair ball. No play, though. Again, a nice diving play, but didn't want to try to make the throw there. Probably a wise decision. Pendleton again aboard. First and second now, 1 out, and 3 consecutive hits by the Cardinals. They're trying to get back on top here.
Well, great base running got them the tie ball game.
Dylan Hevelin takes strike 1. Hevelin 0 for 2. He popped a second and grounded to third thus far. That one thrown away. It will get the Griffins. Costly mistake there. And that will get Kenmore into scoring position. Second and third as they advance on the second error of the game by Nellums. That one wasn't even close, partner. That's the second ball he's thrown away this inning, too. The one he threw one to second, that was a worm burner. And then that one was high and away. Gets his ground ball there, though. McGinnis gets the out at first for the second out of the inning. And the error costly there is lets the runners advance. Hevelin gets the RBI ground out, second out, and that'll bring Jordan Nye to the plate. Kenmore back on top, 4-3. Sun's out. Drops that curveball over for strike 1.
See, Peter, the Suns at our back now. Woo! for the next 20 minutes. Oh boy. And you have that hard ball pitcher, you can see just when they're done. I can't tell.
Another ground ball to short. McGinnis pops up and fires over to first. So the damage could have been worse, but as is, Kenmore gets 2, and the seesaw battle continues as they go back on top here after 3.5 by a score of 4-3.
Bottom of the 4th here. Buchtel giving up the lead here in the top. 2 runs by the Cardinals go back up top. Pendleton here. Pitching to Tyler Flynn. Tyler Flynn last time up in the 2nd inning flew out to the outfield. Looks to do a little more this time around. Hit really well last inning, got some errors to help them get some runs. Certainly possible to keep the momentum going. Have a bit of a scorer's duel, that'd be good. Yeah, not able to find the plate. 3-1 the count. Both pitchers at time have been so crisp. At other times just seem to not have any control. See if he can reestablish it. What was that? That was a balk. Yep. So balk gets him to first. Getting some slack from the other manager over there. We're all unhappy with the officiating. But he did come out of it. I don't know why he came out. Maybe he looked like the umpire was moving his mask. He's running. Ball's there. Not in time. Fans behind me also not happy with that. It's really easy to complain, Peter. It's a lot harder to do it on your own. I'll say that. It's like, yeah, it's easy to sit there and make calls, but it's hard to make calls both ways, and you're looking at about 10 different things. Strike there. First strike there for Robert Nellums, who's up. Only guy I can relate to because he's left-handed. Joe Buchansky coming back. That's right down the first bait line. Scoops it up. So he'll get out there to a 3 unassisted for the first out. But it moves Flynn over to third. Easy, Joe. I'll swipe that microphone. You didn't turn it down. Now up. Jalen Walker. Last time up. Got on base with an error. A big inning. He kind of got things going. Once he got on, he stole 2 bases and scored. Second ball for him. So recap as Joe rejoins us.
All right.
Got a balk by Flynn. Nellums got out 3 unassisted. But he stole second and got to third on the first out of the inning.
How did Flynn get on a walk?
Balk. Pitcher came off the mound. I think because the umpire was maybe had a hand on his mask. So he stopped to not throw the ball at him and gave him the balk. Got a bit of an earful from the Cardinal side bench. Just a bit. 2-2 the count.
I saw him steal second.
Yep.
And he went over to third on the
the
tap
first,
out by Nellums.
Yeah, Nellums 3 unassisted. Got out. That one's going to go foul. Still at 2-2.
Strike three looking.
Strike three looking there for the second out of the inning.
Big second out there for Pendleton. So he gets his 4th strikeout of the ball game. Now it's up to George Johnson.
I have him for 3. No, I do have him for 4 strikeouts. There you go. Missed one.
Is that right?
Yeah, I missed one. He's rolling now.
Yep.
He was pissed with the balk. It was like, I tried not to throw at you while you had your hand on your mask.
Did it end up hitting the batter then, or
He never pitched the pitch. Came to the motion, stepped forward.
was it
didn't
ball
throw.
3 when he did that already?
No. He was set, and then he stepped, but he didn't release the ball.
He wasted no time there. The damage minimized as he strikes out the last 2 hitters, retires 3 in a row, and keeps the lead at after 4 innings at Kenmore 4, Buchtel 3. Back to action here in the top of the 5th. Zach Hevelin, Chris Richardson, Torek Ingold, 7, 8, 9 in the order due up for the Cardinals. 2 runs in the first, 2 more in the 4th to take back the lead here, and they lead 4-3.
Had a chance to talk with the Buchtel coach about their season.
Tell me a little bit of how the season's gone. Maybe if there's been a highlight you could give to us that we could share. Our season had its ups and downs. I would say our highlight is actually our first victory, which was against North here at Erie Island. Everyone played really well, and a lot of guys hit the ball and scored, and it was just an all-out team effort. It wasn't just individuals. It was pretty much the whole team contributed to the win.
Well said by Coach Vaughn. Tough when you're trying to build a program and you're dealing with numbers issues. Buchtel fielding a much more competitive team this year than we've seen in recent years.
The walk.
Oh, wow. Where was that? I guess it was upstairs. Zach Hevelin walks. That will bring Chris Richardson to the plate. He's flat out to left both ABs. And he's going to try to do it again. He is not being fooled today. He's just got underneath the ball.
He moved about a pound of dirt out of the way.
Yeah, he did.
When I played sand volleyball, usually they have that real fine sand you play on. I would always like dig out a hole, like the more compacted wet sand. Because I'd like to serve off that, because I don't like serving on kind of an unstable surface.
That ball shot to second. They roll the double play. They get one, but the relay is wide, and he gets back to first safely. Good hustle by both guys. Richardson has pounded the ball all day. Nothing to show for it. Fielder's choice for Richardson is Hevelin is cut down 6-4 for the first out. Ball 1 to Engel. 0 for 2, looking. Oh, I'm so. You know what? I forgot to tell you that when I came in. That one's thrown wide. That's gonna at least gonna get him to second, and he's gonna stick right there.
I do not like the stance of that.
You know what? I'm gonna give the. I think that throw should have been caught. E3 there.
Bernard Swain. He's standing over the bag, so he can't
Gives no
come
angle.
across because he's not in front of the bag. He's over the bag, so he tries to reach around the player coming back to the bag, so he gets knocked off, and he couldn't catch that ball.
Batting for Kenmore is actually came in at the top of the last inning. Number 15, Jalen Munchin. Munchin replaces Engel, who had a tough day in the field.
Hutchin. It's Hutchin, by the way.
Hutchin. I'm sorry. Did I say Munchin?
Yeah. My poor handwriting.
That's exactly what it was. I haven't got on you much today. Come on, I got to step it up here. I've been too nice.
Hey, I've been too nice today. I should start
Taking it easy on the injured guy.
I should be more of a jerk.
Wow.
Just not being a jerk enough today. Ooh.
Another stolen base for Richardson. This time, he joins the party. Eight stolen bases already for the Cardinals.
Now watch. They're going to get second.
Hutchin walks. And that'll bring top of the order and Darrell Daniels-Vaught to the plate.
There he goes.
No play there as he walks into second base. Well, I didn't walk. He jogged. I'm sorry.
Yeah, you could have.
Keep it accurate. He could have walked.
Almost.
Vaught is 0 for 3 looking for his first hit of the day. He hits it hard up the middle. Wow, look at the range by the second baseman to go get that. Run comes home, but definitely saves a base hit and another run. Does Deontay Hurd, and this middle infield has played fairly well for Buchtel today. RBI ground out. Retired 4-3 for the second out of the inning. When that ball was hit hard, the grass just ate that thing alive. And Jordan Palmer, or Jontel Palmer to the plate. Palmer has scored twice and stolen 4 bases on the day.
Now you got first open, but you still don't want to put him there.
No, he's not finishing.
Just
Pitch count getting up.
Yeah, this just not a lot of velocity coming out of him right now.
And you just are waiting for Kenmore to explode. They haven't done it yet.
High again.
All 4, and he's walked 3 this inning. How many first and third situations have we seen today? And Jake Green had a really nice play on that little chopper in the last inning. The ball took a terrible hop, and he stuck with it. It's one of those slow choppers, and it just ate him up on about the third hop, but he, with good hands, stuck with it.
Just give him second. Don't even throw.
Yep, indifference there as he rolls into second base.
Not even covered.
So 3 walks in the inning have led to a run. A couple are ground outs. Evens the count there, does Nellums.
beautiful night, man. If you wouldn't have brought me a lawn chair, if you would have brought like a hammock, I would be asleep already. It's beautiful out.
McGinnis comes and gets it, throws over, throw high, but he hangs the bag. And the 3 walks lead to 1 run as Kenmore extends their lead here after 4.5. They lead by a score of 5-3. Bottom of the 5th inning, and Isaiah White in the top due up for the Griffins as they try to cut into this 2-run deficit. White pounds the first pitch right into the wind, though, and Darrell Daniels-Vaught squeezes it for the first out. 1 pitch, 1 out. Top of the order, and Tyler Cox has the only hit in the ball game for the Griffins, a double in the 3rd inning. Later came around and scored. Fouled off to the right side. Dave didn't even flinch.
I already got a broken nose. I have more armor on than you do.
You have more what?
Armor.
Take strike 2. Drilled. What was so funny?
He just hit him right on the helmet. He bonked him like right on the helmet.
Why is that?
And then it just, because he just stood there. He didn't flinch or anything. He just stood there, and the ball came, just tink, and then it went right over the backstop.
HBP, man. When you're down in the count 0-2, you'll get on any way you can.
It was just like tink. Gets back in time. They checked him. I was looking to see if he stole any bases last time he was on.
1.
Deontay Hurd.
Deontay Hurd did.
Deontay Hurd did.
Tyler Cox was scored. Oh, and now he's hit
There's
2 in a row.
Now we got a brawl started.
No, no, no. Hurd made a real nice play defensively in the last inning, and Pendleton's struggling here.
Hey,
After he was in a groove and just kind of.
this is what my talk's going to be. Hey, you hit 2 people. What's up? You can see me, right? I'm over here.
Yeah, catcher Zach Hevelin is trip number 6 to the mound. So wearing out a path there. And Teron McGinnis, 0 for 2 on the day.
Deontay Hurd still feeling his arm, man. No one likes getting hit by a pitch. That one low.
Now, I don't know if Pendleton's stepping in a hole, but his balance looks really off there on the mound. Now, McGinnis chased that one.
Coming down
a little bit out of the strike zone.
Well, and look at his delivery. He's like crouching down. Not that step, but like real low.
Mm-hmm. Doesn't look nearly as comfortable when he's in the stretch today.
Much more body trying to get that across.
That one popped up, and that should be infield fly rule.
Except for he missed it.
And nothing is called there. I was screen partner. Did they just drop it?
I think he just dropped it.
Yeah.
Left
Was
fielder.
the second baseman again?
No. The outfielder came in, just didn't get it. E9.
Bases loaded, yep. 1 down for Bernard Swain.
We're back in it.
That should have been infield fly rule.
He dropped it. He didn't
Doesn't
touch
matter. It's if it's a camped ball, which it should have been, but it wasn't. Swain swings
it.
away.
Oh, that's a bad hit.
And Erie calls it for the second out. So a big out there. And now it's up to Tyler Flynn. Flynn flew out to right. He swings through it there for strike one. Good location by Pendleton. Bottom of the fifth, bases loaded for Buchtel. They're threatening once again.
Well, and the thing is you get a base hit, you're getting 2 runs.
Chopper, the second, and it's fielded, and they get the out at first base to get out of the inning, leaving the bases loaded. After 5 complete, it remains Kenmore 5, Buchtel 3. Action here in the top of the 6th.
Hey,
you went there, though.
I did go
Distinguished alumni.
I don't know about distinguished.
Pendleton, Dylan Hevel, Jordan Nye due up for the Cardinals. Go.
Talking about the team, talking to the coach about the seniors. Some of the last ones here. Last game that they'll play. Let me make sure I get the right soundbite. That'd be good. Here we go.
Tell me about one of your seniors that is going to be, as we get to their last games of the season, last of their high school career. Tell me about one of them, maybe a story that you could share with us.
Well, we've got a catcher, Zach Hevelin. He's been improving every year. He's not the fastest kid on foot speed. He's had a hard time getting around, so he was trying to play some outfield, trying to play his freshman and sophomore years. He settled in behind the plate, and he's really worked hard to become a good backstop. I mean, he's really generally improved there the most of any kid I've seen on the team, just from freshman year up to now. And the fact is, I was coaching summer ball before that and saw him, and he's always been a good ball player. It's just that the way the team stacked up and the way the athletes we had, he never, rather than get squeezed out, he found a spot for himself, and he worked hard to make it his. So he's been our catcher all season long, and I'm kind of proud of him for it.
Nice.
Heartfelt stories.
Yes. New pitcher on the mound for the Griffins. In from shortstop, Teron McGinnis taking over here, trying to close the door. Nellums ends up going 5 innings, gives up 5 runs, all of them unearned though, partner. Can't get Pendleton,
Yeah,
ball 4.
Some fielding troubles for
Not
sure.
as many walks as the first telecast we had with Kenmore. Do you remember how many they had?
Didn't they have 13?
How about 20?
Oh, then 20. Round that up to 20.
They only have 9 today. Brings up Jordan Nye. 0 for 1. He's walked twice. Lays down a sacrifice. Gets the runner over and into scoring position. Nice job by Jordan Nye. And I'm wrong. Jordan Nye's coming up right now. So we'll see if Jordan Nye does a nice job. Dylan Hevelin gets the sacrifice. He's out 1-3 for the first out. I'm getting ahead of myself. So excited. Pendleton to second. Now it's Nye's turn.
On the same page. Here we go.
Fastball high to Nye. And that rhymed.
You're really proud of yourself for that one.
I'm just a lucky guy.
Capital L for lucky.
Right here. Two nice days in a row. What's this like?
Well, it's supposed to be what summer is. We're only getting into it now at the end of May.
Ball 2 to Nye.
Good eye, Nye.
Jordan Nye, the good eye guy.
Reach for the sky, Nye.
Why?
I think he's a spy, that Nye.
Oh, just inside for the third. Ball in a row.
That's my guy, Nye.
Displaying the eagle eye. Pickoff move. Safe.
I thought he called him out. I thought he did. I look at the umpire. I thought he gave him the sign. I was like,
Let's
really?
give credit to Ronell Gable in making that tag there. He came in to replace Robert Nellums. Just in this inning, in the 6th. Another walk, and that's really hurting the Griffins. Zach Hevelin comes now to the plate. 1 for 2 on the day with a walk and an RBI.
Have to get Nye some pie. Or just say goodbye.
Why? Strike 1 to Hevelin.
My wife and I do that when we're teaching the kids about, different letters and so forth. And we'll try and continuously use words that just start with that letter. Oh, to be old and married.
Ties him up with a fastball inside there. 0-2 now on Hevelin.
I usually always get her because I'm like, you already used that word. You can't use it again. Because she's not really paying attention.
That wild pitch gets the runners into scoring position.
Man, this game could have been blown apart.
Yep. Oh, we saw
guys in running position, bases loaded.
We
the
saw
Cardinals
this.
just haven't brought them in. I mean,
We saw it
got enough
cost
to get
them
a
that
lead.
last week, if you remember, in the tournament game. This really costed them because cost them greatly. They had chances to blow the game open early against Garfield, take a 3-0 lead, and Garfield hangs around, and then they get a lead and they get momentum, get the big inning, and Kenmore gets too far down to answer. Swings through the strike 3, and they make 2 throws, but don't get him.
He goes to second.
Now he's going to be out, but they're going to try to score another run, and they do. Wow, how do you score that one, partner? Hold on. It's going to be the old strikeout to Hevelin, but he reaches on a wild pitch. He's thrown out at second on the old
2-4.
2-4. And then those runs score on the old, let's see, 2, 4, 6, 8. We appreciate. Scores 2 runs coming in.
It was error. Will you call him an
No,
error?
just on throws. No errors made on the play. Just
mental errors.
The runner scores on the wild pitch, or the strikeout with the wild pitch.
Jeez.
And it leads to 2 runs. And the walks now are coming back to hurt the Griffins.
Not coming back. They've already hurt. They're already in.
Yes. Touche. 3-0 now on Richardson. Not even close.
3 walks in the inning. 2 runs. And good base running. That's about it.
11 walks now for the Cardinals.
Seems like you get your foot stepped on. He's over the bag in between both his feet. Just get your toe, like stand in front of the bag. It's driving me crazy, Joe.
No, he's gonna get
a broken toe.
good scoop at second base. Hutchin up.
7-3. Oh my! This could be a long inning.
Yeah, 2 outs.
Settle in. Get some popcorn. Gonna be here for a good another 20 minutes. Maybe not. I was trying to work some of my APS curse on him. Like boom, 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 out.
Strike 3, and we're out of the inning. Little delay there.
They're like, we
yeah,
out?
well, that's 3 outs, but 2 more runs come by, albeit in odd fashion, on a strikeout and a couple advances on throws. But 2 more runs for the Cardinals as they get a little bit of insurance and extend this lead to 7-3.
The thing that's tough is no matter how early I show up, they never had the lineup cards done until about 10 minutes before. So you can't get there early and eat the pizza like you wanted to. Just can't.
Bottom of the 6th, and Ronald Gable with his first AB of the day.
Be that a lesson to all you out there.
Gable rips that one through the deep rough and gets it into the outfield for a leadoff single. Second hit of the game for the Griffins. That's going to bring up Jalen Walker. Reached on an error and struck out so far.
Had a chance to talk with the Kenmore coach about his seniors as well.
Just tell me about one of your seniors that is going to be, as we get to their last games of the season, last of their high school career. Could you tell me about one of them, maybe a story that you could share with us?
Well, we've got a catcher, Zach Hevlin. He's been improving every year. He's not the fastest kid on foot speed.
Oops, you're right. Sorry.
That one finds a hole, and a really nice play at second base to rob Walker of a hit by Jalen Hutchin. Goes a long way to get it for the first out. Advancing all the way to third is Gable. Good base running by him.
You're right, Joe. That was Kenmore. Here is Buchtel.
Tell me what you've learned, or maybe something you've gotten from one of the kids that you've had this year, one of the stories you want to share with us. Let's see. I would say George Johnson. He's my senior. He's going to be playing third base today. This kid never played baseball prior to joining our team 2 years ago. He's never been a starter, but he stuck it through thick and thin throughout the past couple of years. He's an excellent wrestler, but he loves baseball, and he's actually getting his first start of the season tonight. And he's just one of those kids that continues to work hard each and every day, and he's not going to take any plays off. And he's promised to give us one of his best games ever today.
Did you cue that up that way, that perfectly? Just as soon as the sound bite's over, George Johnson takes a hit as he gets drilled by that pitch right above the wrist, but he doesn't even rub it. He gets right down to first base.
Not exactly how you want to get a hit, but you'll take the base.
He'll take it. He's on the base.
Hey.
First and third now, 1 out. Up to Isaiah White here. Pendleton's been good in spots, but he's gotten himself in trouble with a little wildness here and there. He's hit 3 batters in the last 2 innings. Curveball fouled straight back. Evens the count at 1-1. Swung through for strike 2.
He's running there.
Oh, didn't even try to make a throw on him. I would have thrown down 4 or up 4, but they let him go in. Stolen base for Johnson. 2-2 on Isaiah White.
Reached for it.
Nye throws low, but nice stretch at first by Jake Green. Second out, RBI ground out for Isaiah White as he's retired 6-3 for the second out. So Buchtel keeping it within striking distance.
Got another at third, too, as Cox comes up. He can squeeze out a hit. We cutting into this one a bit. There's the hit.
Another base hit. Go. Oh. Got to be smart. And another nice swing. Tyler Cox having himself a nice day. 2 for 3 now. Gets that 5th run to the plate. So they get the 2 back that they gave up in the last inning. What the heck was that? A little feedback there, Arnold.
It's my pen. Oh,
Curveball up high for strike 1.
Sorry. I'm sorry. This happens when you use a metal pen.
That
right
one
through
down
his
the
glove.
line. No man's land. But he gets back.
He probably could have made it because the third baseman was so out of it from missing the
Aaron?
play coming to him.
A hit.
I think a hit.
Probably should have had it, but was hit hard and he was in there. First and second now. That brings the go-ahead run in Taryn McGinnis to the plate.
Good job, Jordan.
What's the talk here? But if he would have kept running, I think he would have got third.
You think?
Yeah, because he wasn't focused on the ball coming to him.
But his run not worth the chance there to make the third out at third. Run doesn't mean nothing. It means a lot more if he gets thrown out. He's not the tying run. 7-5 your score.
I don't know what they're talking about.
Buchtel with their best inning, 3 hits in the inning.
Man, this guy's earning his pay today.
Yeah.
Here by himself.
And McGinnis with a chance here. He chops one down the line to third, and that one rolls foul. Luckily for Kenmore it does, because I don't know who he would have thrown out there. Ball was like a perfect bunt.
Bases loaded.
Yeah. I think they'd probably like to see McGinnis maybe have a chance to hit a gap here.
Oh, great
Oh,
catch.
my goodness. How about the substitution by Kenmore as they bring in Jalen Hudson for defense, and he makes his second fine play of the inning to get the Cardinals out of trouble. After 6 complete, it's Kenmore 7, Buchtel 5.
Oh, so Dion. They moved our game to court 4 so they would have space in between, like the 2 courts. And then I'm only supposed to do 2-man. It was a 3-man game.
Oh.
So they're like, well, this guy was on the canceled games. We just hopped in because we didn't have anybody. So you just hop in. I'm like, I've never done 3-man before.
Back to action here in the 7th and top of the order for Kenmore. Dave and I talking about officiating, and you know what? This time you're only one umpire here. My daughter has a game right now. No umpires there for a long time. And with all the reschedules and everything else, a lot of these umpires doing tournament games, we could have guys double booked. So they're in one place actually working, not that they're sitting on their couch eating bugles.
Bugles?
Had to come up with something off.
What is it?
Let's see if you're paying attention.
96?
What's wrong with bugles? Man, nice job by McGinnis there. Good morning, good afternoon, and good night to Vaught.
When were bugles popular?
I bought them a few weeks ago at Sam's Club.
Okay.
30-pack.
When were they popular?
If I buy them, they will be. McGinnis trying to keep them right here. Jordan Palmer, 1 for 3 on the day.
I think you're right,
Cuts
man.
it through that deep rough. Throw is not quite picked at first. And that'll go as an error on the shortstop, Deontay Hurd.
There seems like there's a difference in that mound. Like there's a real trench kind of in the middle.
Uh-huh. Got some holes there.
No one's filled it in at all. See, you can see there, it looks good. Now you watch, when he walks, he kind of steps into the spot, and now he's a little lower. You watch that front foot. When he pushes off, it's going to go into a big hole. Ooh.
Oh, that was a close play at second
about
base.
that one.
Yeah, I think I would have caught him out. But, I mean, we have a terrible angle. The umpire actually has a better angle than we do. But I would agree. I agree with you. I think the ball, from our angle, the ball beat him there. No. He's okay.
He's stretching his arm. What's
Not wrong with his legs, right?
City Series baseball here on ABS 15, supported by supported by Akron Public School Career Education Department. Career education programs are supported by industry-based standards identified by 30 different business advisory groups. One better than Joe, who gave you bad advice on that one. For more information, visit apscareers.com. City Series baseball also here on APS 15, supported by Akron Public Schools, offering the Universal Breakfast Program to ensure a free breakfast for every student. Akron Public Schools at akronschools.com.
Maybe Palmer was winded. He does have 5 stolen bases on the day.
His legs seem okay.
They sure do. More than okay.
Your arm's not connected, but your legs are fine. Stay out there.
Getting a really good lead at second. They're going to try to pick him off. No throw.
What's our count here? 2-1? Hi, Joe.
Your guess is as good as mine.
We're falling apart at the seams here in the 7th inning, folks.
You were laughing and I fell off the way. Totally. There's a line drive, base hit into right field. Daniels had to hesitate for a second.
He's going to take second on that one.
Yep. It'll be a single or RBI, and he takes second on the throw. And for Jake Green, his second hit and second RBI of the ball game.
Well, your legs are okay. That's good.
They sure are.
You got to home, no problem.
His 3rd run scored, and he's been a factor on the base paths today. That could be your career. You could pick a career education player of the game based on stolen bases and runs scored. You could.
I like Jontel Palmer right now. Is probably my leading candidate.
That's what I just said. That's who I'm talking about. Just keep making me sound smarter. It's hard to do, but you managed to do it.
Every once in a while.
Dan Pendleton, he's trying to continue the streak of pitchers being players of the game. All he's done today offensively is go 2 for 2 with 2 walks.
Are your legs okay?
They're fine, but I can't run a lick. I couldn't even jog all the way over here.
I saw that. It wasn't the same thing. Here comes Joe, and he's walking. Ooh.
I don't know how that didn't get him. Just misses him. One out here in the top of the 7th. Kenmore has added one more. They lead now 8-5. If Dan Pendleton reaches again, that'd be a perfect day offensively to go with a potential complete game. Not trying to put the pressure on you, just things to consider. Hasn't been great on the mound, but
Hasn't been great on the bat either.
yeah, he is. He's 2 for 2 with 2 walks.
No.
Yes.
What do you have in the second inning?
He walked.
Did he line out?
No, he walked.
Oh.
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 Yeah, 1 for 2 is horrible in baseball. Anyway, that's 500. Not good on a test, but
Not
it's good in
perfect.
baseball. But he's not. He's trying to remain perfect as he runs the count to 3-2 as the old men are getting grumpy.
He walked in the first.
No, he got a hit in the first and an RBI. He walked in the second. He got a hit in the fourth.
Oh, yeah.
Walked in the sixth. That means it's his turn to get a hit again. Full count, I'm putting the...
Did he hit it in a 6-3 in the fifth?
Negative. That was Jake Green. He walks again and continues his perfect on-base percentage day. You want me to ask him?
Yeah, I'm sure. See what he says.
Dan, have you got out yet? Nope, he just shook his head no. Peter was right on him. You'll see it. Watch it back. Dylan Hevelin, sack bunt his last time. He's 0 for 3 on the day.
He has fielder's choice. I have a line out in 2.
You are on the wrong line.
Line out to 5
That was
for the third out of the inning.
no.
So who got out in the second inning?
Dylan Hevelin, the batter. Strike 1 to Hevelin. Just watch the game. Come on.
Yeah, probably should not make my stat sheet the official one.
Hevelin swings through the fastball.
I will say when
I do like that doodling down at the bottom, John. No, I'm kidding.
when you break your nose, you just blame it. I got a broken nose. Probably why I'm not taking that best stats right now.
You can milk that for about
Another
12
24
more hours.
Yeah.
that one to short. Oh,
He should have gone home. He should have gone home. Come on.
second error of the inning for Buchtel. And McGinnis actually making the pitches this inning, just not getting any help on the defensive end. That's the
Not exactly the top of the 7th.
sixth error of the game for the Griffins.
Giving up a run and bases loaded with 1 out. Not exactly what you want to do when you got within 2 runs last inning. Oh. Into the dirt.
Bases loaded full of Cardinals here. 1 out in the 7th. Buchtel trying to keep it within striking distance. They trail 8-5. Jordan Nye. He's 0 for 1. He's walked 3 times on the day. Walk here would play to run. Ball 3 upstairs. Swung through. Big hack there by Nye. Gets a piece of it, but fouls it into the mitt. Full count now.
Oh,
Ball just high. Nye walks for the 4th time, gets a run batted in there. That'll bring Zach Hevelin to the plate, 1 for 3 on the day.
if you had ended this game in the 6th, I think
We would have been on our way home.
yes. But I think if you're coaching the Griffins, you want to say, hey, played close game, you played well, you had the lead at times. And I think you look at the box score now and be like, oh, they got blown out.
Well, they're still only down 4, but these runs, errors and walks.
Yeah, well, we're not out of it yet.
No. If you just, in high school baseball, if you just make a team hit their way in, some teams can do it, but that's not what's hurt them. It's been the errors and walks. 6 errors and a dozen walks. It's amazing they're only down 4 runs. We said that earlier.
Yeah. Fakes the bunt. Yeah, at this point, I think I'm going to look at the pitches. You walked 4 guys. You've walked enough. I'll look at these pitches. Two and one.
Tough for the fielders in this kind of a situation to stay locked in. There's a BB for strike 2.
2 and 2 now.
Ball 4.
RBI.
RBI again. Yes.
Yeah, second. And he's got to come in here.
3 plated in the inning, and they're going to come out and talk to McGinnis, see if they stay with him.
Not sure at this point of the season you got a lot of options.
Yeah. Bring Chris Richardson up.
Most scored upon inning, this one right here. Giving up 2.
Yep, two in the first, 2 in the 4th, 1 in the 5th, 2 in the 6th, and now 3 so far here in the 7th inning for the Cardinals. They've done it on only 5 hits. They haven't had a hit since the 4th inning where they had 3 hits. One out. Up to Chris Richardson now. Richardson drives it to left field. Could have a play here.
He goes. They're not going to be in time.
Nope. And Richardson will get the sac fly.
RBI.
Yep. Second out of the inning. Plates Dylan Hevelin for the 4th run of the inning. Extending the lead here for the Cardinals, now 11-5. Well, yeah, you keep it at 7-5, you're a miscue away from, or a big hit away from having that winning run come to the plate. Ball 1 on Jalen Hudson, who has come on and made a couple really nice defensive plays for the Cardinals since his arrival into the ball game. I think that might be cheerleading over there, partner.
That's what I saw. First two areas are
And a lot of participation. Looks like a large squad.
maybe high school down there.
I mean, not large in stature, but large in numbers.
Might be tryouts.
No, that's not high school. That's grade school. They're tiny.
Try to whack at that one.
Yep, try to tomahawk that one. Hutchin now down in the count. 1-2. McGinnis trying to get his Griffins in to have one last shot at it here. They trail by 6. Goes out of the zone and strikes out. But the damage done, 4 runs on only 1 hit. And after 6.5 innings of play, last chance for Buchtel as they trail by 6. Hey, traffic's not bad, Dave. Just get a quick exit out of here. Nothing's been quick, though, tonight, has it? So
there'll be some construction or something now when I get on the highway.
Swain, Flynn, and Nellums due up.
Closing down 3 lanes. Detour.
Bernard Swain.
Hey, a strike.
He's 0 for 3, but he's definitely not afraid to let it fly. He swings it. Buchtel trails by 6. That one way outside. Boy, the sun stayed out, though. I appreciate that. Thanks. Swain drills it through that hole. Good-looking swing. Huge turn by Swain. Man, I thought he wasn't going to stop.
How bad do they need that last inning, man?
Yeah.
Guys
well, they
base.
actually had a hard hit ball. It just Hutchins made a nice play.
Guy at first and second, 1 bat away. That's what you needed. You would have had possibly a tie ball game.
Pendleton trying to complete this one, partner. He's got to be working on fumes out there. His pitch count's pretty high.
And you gave up 5 in an inning. 4 in an inning.
You talking to yourself?
Yeah. Oh, what ifs.
Tyler Flynn, 0 for 2 on the day. Swings through that one. Grounded out the second, his last at bat, back in the 5th.
Steal, high throw in the outfield.
Yeah, when you're down 6, you better make sure you get there. And he did. Buchtel vows to stay aggressive. That's how they play here. And they swipe a lot of bags. When they get on base, they're dangerous. Way outside. Full count now. Flynn got to get on anyway here. That's ball 4. And you don't play the what-if game if it was still 7-5. And they got the first 2 on. You can't say it would exactly have happened that way, but we know what we know. Run out Gable now up. And get 1 or 2 more on.
Here's the thing.
Foul ball.
If you get 1 more on, though, I'm not sure they can leave him in there. You get bases loaded, no outs.
Yeah, who would they go to? Maybe Jake Green?
Yeah. I don't know. You gotta make him do something.
Yeah, I think you're right. He might have to get this guy, and he's ahead 0-2 on Gable. Pendleton, good pitch, and it's a squibber to third. Good hustle, but he's beaten to the bag. And I like Swain on the base pass, man. He goes after it hard. He's cut out on the fielder's choice for the first out. 2 on, 1 out for Jalen Walker.
Oh.
Wow.
threw it hard, he could have got somebody out.
Yeah. Even if you'd have bluffed a throw there, he was in no man's land.
Yeah.
You don't want to get picked off here.
Aggressive on the bags, that's for sure.
Fouled off. Was that first pitch a ball?
Yes.
1-1. Just checking to see if you're paying attention.
And
you know.
You don't know. He got hit.
Well, hit by pitch. They'll take that. Bases loaded now. 1 out. George Johnson with a chance.
I don't know. I get somebody warming up. You give up another one. Man, I'd be a bad manager.
Number 7.
Knee-jerk reaction all the time. City Series Baseball right here on APS 15, supported by Akron Public School Career Education Department. Students have access to over 1,000 different apprenticeships and can earn national credentials in career education programs before they graduate from high school. For more information, apscareers.com.
Strike 1 to Johnson. And that one misses a little bit downstairs. That one driven but foul. One out here in the 7th for the Griffins. Still trail by 6, but threatening here. Bases juiced.
Ooh.
Fouled back. Had a good hack at that one.
Yeah.
He would have squared that up. That would have played it a couple.
Gotta stay calm. Big spot for him.
Ooh, strike 3 looking on the borderline pitch. Or the second out of the inning. Down to their last out now. Never thought we'd say that today, did you?
I did about an hour ago. That's when I thought we'd say it, maybe.
And we actually had a couple quick innings in this one.
Yeah, we've had a couple extended innings
Yeah.
as well.
Yes. Isaiah White, ball 1 upstairs.
We've had about 10 meetings on the mound.
Misses that one as well. 2-0 now on White. Trying to get to the top of the order. That's the guy they want up, Tyler Cox, with 2 hits already. That might play.
Ooh, right.
That's going to drop. And it's going to score 1. Could have a play at the plate. Nope, it scores 2 runs. So Isaiah White comes through, single, 2 ribbies, and Buchtel's not done yet.
3 RBIs for him today.
Yeah.
On the sacrifice.
Yep. Nice production out of the bottom of the order.
And we have a meeting. Let's talk it over. Let's talk it over a little bit.
Well, the tying run is in the on-deck circle. And Deontay Hurd, Tyler Cox, 2 for 3 on the day with a single, double, and RBI comes to the plate. Buchtel's bats have woken up the last couple innings. That one upstairs.
I was going to say, second long amount of hits, kind of getting through the order a little more.
Evens up the count. 1-1.
surprised they're not maybe looking at a
reliever.
well, yeah, that too. A bunt situation.
Oh, to try to get that tying run to the plate.
Yeah.
You are crafty, aren't you? Swings and fouls that one up. Heads up. We're okay. 2-2. Buchtel now down to their last strike. What Peter said.
I just laugh. We're okay. We're all right over
I
here.
don't know about you guys, but we're good.
I don't know about the innocent civilians, the women and children over there. We're okay.
Just misses. Full count now. Runner should be in motion. On the pitch. Runners go, and it's fouled off. We'll do it again. Of course we will. What better way to spend time with Dave on a beautiful day? If it would, imagine how long this game would feel, because it's close. Imagine how long this
Not
game would
that
feel if it was a
close.
30-mile-an-hour wind.
I feel like the first game of the season.
Fouled way past us. He got into that one.
Don't worry, we're okay.
That looked like
We're
one of
all
your
right.
drives. Looked like one of your 4-irons.
My 4-iron doesn't go that high. It's either going to be a worm
Neither does
burner.
my 9-iron. It's a line drive. Is that bad? There's a line drive. Does it stay fair? Just foul. Look at yeah, it was foul. I think if the shade is the foul, it was foul. If that's the actual foul line.
I'm not sure it didn't curve around first, though.
It doesn't matter. It's where it lands if it's in the air.
I know, but
Boy, he hit that ball solid. I like the approach going the other way. Still down to their last out. And last strike as well. He drives that one deep in the gap, but it's caught by Vaught, and Kenmore squeezes the victory. Great at bat by Tyler Cox, but Pendleton wins the battle, and Kenmore hangs on to win this one by a score of 11-7.
great game tonight, and I want to get to you the Career Education Player of the Game. Career Education supported by all of our broadcasts here on APS 15, Career Education Department, where students can choose from 30 different career education programs. For more information, apscareers.com. As we alluded to a little bit at the top of the 7th, Jontel Palmer, my player of the game. Not a perfect batting percentage as Pendleton got, but had 6 stolen bases, which is phenomenal, and certainly was able to score 3 of those. So 2 stolen bases in the first, was able to score there. 2 stolen bases in the fourth, scored there. 1 stolen base in the 7th, and was able to score on that one as well. So because of that, I gave him the Career Education Player of the Game.
Congratulations to Palmer and the Kenmore Cardinals for the win. It wasn't pretty, but they found a way to get it done. 11 runs on 6 hits and 5 errors for them. For the Griffins, 7 runs, 6 hits, and 6 errors. But the Cardinals are victorious again by a score of 11-7. I want to thank everyone who made this possible, from Ryan Dumont and Peter George. He's Dave Schick. I'm Joe Pacansky. Thanks and good night.